1 year after making a video that caused me to almost quit YouTube from how poorly it performed, I've returned to recreate that heartbreak with a follow-up video on the same topic, so brace yourselves. 2022 was a mixed year for cartoon releases on the big screen and streaming services. We had some properties that excelled and broke expectations, while we had others that also broke expectations, but in a negative way, costing their studios hundreds of millions of dollars in losses. And looking through 2023, we can expect to see some more of these moments, with some of the most highly anticipated cartoon movies coming our way. Before we start though, make sure to inform everyone in the comments the movies you will be most excited about and the ones that I should cover on this channel. Now that we got that covered, let's get started. The most anticipated cartoon movie of the year is definitely the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Right off the bat, we have this star-studded cast with the likes of Chris Pratt, Jack Black, and Seth Rogen, who will no doubt use their voice talents to bring one of the most profitable video game franchises to life on the big screen. The movie seems to be taking a safe bet with its plot that sees Bowser attempting to take over the Mushroom Kingdom and other worlds. Because of this, Mario has been called in to save the day and rescue Luigi, following the same general format as most of the games, with the inclusion of Princess Peach, the Mushroom People, and many familiar faces. And in terms of graphics, the characters look faithful to their original concepts, and the animation and backgrounds give the movie that modern cartoon look it was going for, while not straying too far away from the original versions. And that seems to be the best path to success right now, because trying anything too far away from the source material would easily spark outrage if it's not executed properly. And this would lead to it flopping, and we know how much is at stake if this movie flops. Potentially hundreds of millions of dollars and the cancellation of future projects. So talk about no pressure, am I right? Moving on from the movie that most people are excited about to the movie that I am most excited about, and that is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. After so many delays to its release, it's safe to say that we will finally be watching it this year. In this sequel to the original Into the Spider-Verse, we are finally giving a continuation of the life and story of Miles Morales. The conclusion of the first movie gave us a melancholic but optimistic view of his future, with his reluctant acceptance of the Spider-Man mantle and the reconciliation with his family. So it will be very interesting to see how Miles develops and goes through the many plights of teenage life with the responsibility of being Spider-Man full-time. Alongside Miles, we will see a return of many fan-favorite characters like Spider-Gwen and Peter B. Parker, possibly even looking into their lives in their respective universes. And in addition to them, a wide range of different spider beings from all over the Spider-Verse will also be given a spotlight for the first time on this level, as they band together to overcome our next villain. And I can't wait to see how the boundaries of art, animation, and music will be shattered once again with this movie. Fingers crossed it will live up to expectations. So at this point, we all know Pixar is a stamp of approval for animated movies. Every year they cover our animation needs with at least one groundbreaking movie, and 2023 won't be any different, with the release of Elemental, which takes the popular premise of elements like, the fire, water, earth, and wind type, and spins them into characters set in the fictional metropolis of Element City, where fire, water, land, and air residents live together in harmony. The story introduces us to Ember, a tough, quick-witted, and fiery young woman whose friendship with a fun, sappy, go-with-the-flow guy named Wade challenges her beliefs about the world they live in. The selling point for Elemental, in my opinion, will definitely be the interactions between people of different elements. And there are probably going to be a lot of stereotypes our protagonists will have to break in order to persevere and be together. And I believe Pixar will structure it in a way that will be entertaining but still profound to the audience. Next on the list we have Wish, which is a musical adventure by Walt Disney Studio that centers around the legend of wishing on a shooting star. We're finally going to get the origins of the wishing star that has been granting wishes for many different Disney characters for decades now. Hopefully, somewhere throughout the movie, we get to question the star on their use of this immense power and if it was used responsibly, because I think there were some wishes here and there that did not need to be granted. But that will be done through our protagonist, Asha, an Afro-Latina teenager who has to work together with the star to protect her community from one of the most formidable foes in Disney's history. It will be brought to life through a cast featuring Alan Tudyk and Ariana DeBose, while being directed by Chris Buck and Fawn Veerasathorn. I probably said that wrong, my apologies. Who also worked on the animation for Raya and the Last Dragon, so it's in good hands. According to Disney, the film will blend the timeless watercolor style with contemporary 3D CG animation to pay homage to the watercolor illustrations that inspired Walt Disney. And this will be my pick for the Dark Horse movie of the year. Just hearing this synopsis is getting me hyped up at the endless possibilities that could unfold throughout the movie, and what it could potentially mean for future and even past Disney lore. These are some of the biggest releases of the year that we have this much information available at the moment for, but the following movies I'm about to mention are the ones that will also come this year, but we don't have as much information on them at the moment. Trolls Band Together, the Ladybug and Cat Noir movie, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, Baby Shark movie, and Strays. These movies are all looking awesome and I can't wait to watch all of them with you guys. And if you feel the same way, why don't you listen to the comments of movies you're most excited about, because I may end up making a video on it and pinning you in the comments. So yeah, hopefully this video doesn't tank like last year's one, so please show some love and support for the video. This has been an amazing year for me despite the many ups and downs for the channel. Fortunately, I have a new plan of action and direction I want to take it into for 2023, and some new goals I would want to hit. If you would like to help me and be part of this journey while destroying these goals, why don't you subscribe so that you can watch every video as I release them, which will be consistent throughout the year. Thanks for watching this video. Let's hit 50k subscribers by January next year this time. I'll see you next time. Tune out.